Istanbul, of which historical background goes back to BC 6500s, is the only city situated upon two continents, along with its Bosphorus being a narrow maritime passage between Asia and Europe continents. Following its establishment in this strategic region where the seas meet the lands, Istanbul became a major commercial centre. Organised Industrial Zone of İkitelli is the biggest organised industrial zone of Turkey, with its 30,000s of workplaces, 300,000s of employees, investment value, production, export, employment and contribution to the national economy. An industrial, commercial and SME city that the entrepreneurs established on a 700 hectare of land with their own equity capitals in order to continue their production in the modern facilities of İkitelli, which has become unsustainable within the historical peninsula. Organised Industrial Zone of İkitelli has gained a legal entity status following the creation of Entrepreneurs Committee on the 3rd of October 2001. It has later become one of the pioneer of Turkish industry, along with the daily 2.5 million hours kilowatt-hour production consumption, 30,000 cubic metre water, 550,000 cubic metre natural gas consumption, 32,000 of telephone subscription, and 25 kilometres of main artery roads, along with 450 megawatt installed power, 150 kilometres 35 kilowatt high-tension underground cable lines, 377 pieces of transformer stations. In the past 25 years, Organised Industrial Zone of İkitelli has become one of the biggest production, trade and sales bases of the world. It is situated in Başakşehir district of Istanbul, in the north of TEM Highway and 15 kilometres from İminönü, and around 10 kilometres away from Bayrampaşa bus station, Ataturk Airport, third bridge linking road to be constructed and recently planned new airport. Organised Industrial Zone of İkitelli has also broken a world record. With respect to the sector diversity, consists of 37 participant cooperatives and 21 self-contained parcels. It is administered by 15 entrepreneurs committees under the presidency of the Governor of Istanbul, of which 7 are composed of organisations, while 8 of them are formed by participant cooperatives and by the Board of Managers consisting of 5 members. We can list as follows the projects that Organised Industrial Zone of İkitelli has recently accomplished, dreamed of and taken steps in the direction of realising these dreams. The Entrepreneur Committee of Organised Industrial Zone of İkitelli established Vocational Education Centre, providing education in various professional fields within industrial site of Bağcılar Gungaran in the year 2011. Our presidency, that gives a major importance to the educational investments, put the biggest vocational school among all organised industrial zones into the service of our industry and industrials. Private İkitelli, OIZ, Organised Industrial Zone, Vocational and Technic Anatolian High School, private school and colleges were put into service as of the educational year of 2013-2014, within the aim of providing the qualified labour force, which is among the primary requirements of our industrials, do not charge the students for their educations, and they are based upon full scholarships. Its new additional building was opened in the educational year of 2014-2015, and it gives education with its 99 classrooms, 34 workshops, 6 laboratories, 2 dining halls, libraries, closed sports centres and conference and exposition of 130 persons. The presidency of Organised Industrial Zone of İkitelli provides cheap, quality and constant electricity to around 16,000 of subscribers with its eligible consumer as the distribution licence. Thus, the electricity, which is among the most important expenditure item for the industrials situated in other regions, is supplied for very low prices, and our entrepreneurs are assisted to enable them have the power of being in the competition with the others. Our current high-tension transformer power has been increased from 300 MVA to 450 MVA, and 150 kilometers, 25 kV, kilowatt underground cable line implementation was completed in the year 2014. Also, the GIS, Geographical Information System, CC, call center, and SIMS, Subscriber Information Management System, as well as the SCADA and AMRS, Automatic Meter Reading System,
have been realized which enabled our electric distribution system to gain the most recent technology utilized all around the world. Therefore, there is minimum power cut, minimum power loss, and zero illegality, so that our industrials receive the most quality electricity they actually deserve. As the high-tension underground cables engaged, all of the aerial cables were removed. There is not even a single street or boulevard in darkness, as 400 electric lampposts and 600 armatures have been added to the lighting systems of our streets and boulevards. Also, the communication of SCADA and meter tracking systems that used to be performed via GSM networks have been started to be effectuated in much quicker and secure way via 45,000 meters of fiber optical cable systems, of which implementation has already been completed. In addition, our application to the Under-Secretariat of the Treasury within the aim of receiving an investment incentive certificate has been finalized, and we have been granted an investment incentive certificate. Thanks to that certificate, our presidency had a high incidence of acquisitions. Within the frame of the collection and recycle of packing wastes, package recycle units have been provided to 37 cooperatives, and the organisation related to their collection has been realised. In accordance with the human and environment-oriented modern age requirements, a training room for 60 persons, a conference hall for 400 persons, and comfortable study rooms were designed in the early 2012, and our establishment that moved to the building befitting to its participants pursues its activities in that building. $7 billion of export is performed each year at the Organised Industrial Zone of İkitelli performs. At the Organised Industrial Zone of İkitelli, 600,000 persons come to work and return home every single day, and the transport from different points to the downtown is performed via highways and rail systems. The opening of metro in the first quarter of the year 2014 reduced the transport issue of the region and enlightened the traffic density. The Organised Industrial Zone of İkitelli, which is already the capital of industry, commerce and employment, with the passenger transport of 400 to 500,000 persons and of 15,000 tons of goods each day, will enhance even more its already valuable strategic situation with the addition of new investments. The fact that YTU, Yildiz Technopark and Living Lab, which is Laboratory of Barshuk Shahir Yasham, began their activities by accelerating the scientific activities of the industry, is among the indicators that the region will be the centre of technologic inventions in the upcoming years. Committee Presidency of the Entrepreneurs of the Organised Industrial Zone of İkitelli that provided a sigh of relief to the urban life of Istanbul following all these developments fulfills its duties and services with its 150-member of experienced, qualified team in a more transparent, attender and answerable manner. It also assumes being an exemplary institution at national and international arena and protecting the national and regional benefits as the primary duties. The presidency is aiming to be a production and commercial centre that functions properly with its employees and entrepreneurs, upper and lower structures, has no issue related to the zoning, produces its own energy, uses its own telecommunication and communication system in an active manner, and consequently it is admired by the entire world due to all of its above stated qualities. In addition to service-based targets, we pursue our projects with respect to the creation of a kindergarten where the employees in the regions can safely leave their children, a constant fair and congress centre where our participants can easily expose their productions, offices providing comfortable working opportunities and hotels planned for business travels, college and universities that will break new ground in the education field, as well as the construction of recyclable energy sources. We see each member of Entrepreneurs of Organised Industrial Zone of İkitelli that mainly directs Turkish economy produces and provided added value as heroes. We are never satisfied with the quantity of the service provided to them, and we mention with respect our managers with who have worked day and night up to the present.